Metros in Australia. So initially we started this project because that we just have that inefficiencies of our historical data management processes. So we just wanted to have that it was cumbersome, and some what is called analytical capabilities are not there. Because of that, we just wanted to have a new kind of a trendy application for us to analyze the data. So that is the main objective. Then we just want to have a need of what is called day-to-day analytics need to be on time. That is one aspect, and then integration challenges. So we got a lot of systems integrated because a lot of systems working in different areas. For example, ERP solution, digital marketing, and then what's called customer marketing and everything. So those systems we wanted to integrate. There are a lot of data considering, for example, we got around uh, large amount of customers in our database. So that means we just want to integrate all these systems. So integrate these systems into a one, what is called a solution. It was a challenge. So that's one of the reason. And then another main aspect was scalability. So it's scalability and flexibility. So that means that we are growing our business and we also growing our customer base and data. It's big amount of data. So we're just talking here about. So that means we just want to have a scalable solution to host and give robust outcome. And then other part is the strategic alignment. So that means that strategically we just going to the right path. So same time we just wanted to do analyze our customer behaviors, our what is called what are the new trends we can identify, because if we just use the historical analysis, we just want to come out from that and we just introduce new trends and new patterns, recognize patterns and things like that. Those are the main objectives for drive this project. So I think we got a good support from our peers as well to start this project for RAC. That's a brief input to you, Ratina.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, that's a good introduction. So retail apparel group is it's a fashion retailer, isn't it? Yeah, with the 600 stores. Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah,
and
exactly,
you
Ratina. I think
the
we
number
got
of
like a
SKUs,
yeah.
number of SKUs
So
will be high, right? A big volume.
yeah, we got a 5 menswear brands and 1 ladies wear brands, and we got like large. Each brand around 60,000 SKUs per brand, something like that. So some brands more, some brands less.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure. And Manu, so I was briefly touching upon data management is a journey,
Yeah.
and in 6 months or whatever, right? You have a lot of LOBs and starting from marketing, e-commerce, and merchandising, supply chain. So how did you really prioritize this, and why did you prioritize whatever you chose? I believe you went in more around the customer data. And then who are the stakeholders who got involved in the beginning of this project initiative?
Yeah, I think our main objective was that enhance analytics, that just to improve, because that as a retail company, that any retail company, as they got very good analytics, what is called systems, that they otherwise we can't run. That means that like for like analysis and things like that. But we want to go beyond that one. That was a main objective. Then that objective mainly came from a very specific set of people. For example, digital marketing team, CRM. For example, our historical retail team, they're happy with that they are day-to-day reporting. But the thing is that when you come to the new customer engagement and everything, so we got mainly 3 main stakeholders driven this what is called project. It's what's called CRM team. So that is they are the main key stakeholders, and then marketing team and e-commerce team. And on top of that, we got IT operations team as well, because they wanted to collect this data, because maintainability was one major aspect of this one. So and also data integration part. So that's come to the IT department, because that all our stakeholders come and tell us, okay, we got this kind of a solution, but we can't analyze. We analyze our data in silos. So that means, for example, CRM team to CRM solution, we only send them very limited amount of data from our ERP. but ERP got a lot of other data we can combine with the CRM data. So that, I mean, that kind of what is called vacuum we wanted to fill using a new solution. So that what that I mean that is a main objective. Answering your question, basically CRM, marketing, e-commerce. That was the I mean they are the main stakeholders, and on top of that, us IT department, we are the people actually need to maintain and we need to implement solutions. So we just want to have a holistic solution. Yeah.
Yeah. So if I can understand that correctly, essentially you wanted to bring the customer data in one place from multiple channels and then use the data to feed in your marketing on the CRM team or a customer support, to or e-commerce to help them to drive the marketing activities. So may I
Exactly,
say that?
Rajena.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. Because you know that this marketing solution, they have their own marketing, what is called algorithms to create like a segmentation and things like that. But they got a limited amount of data to do those kind of segmentation. And also they can't see, you know, that because they can see only one aspect of what is called, for example, if we get a meta ads marketing, they do have a meta ads platform. Then when we come to the Google ads, they go to Google ads, what's called platform. But we want to combine them together and create a holistic picture. Okay, you guys spend this much of this amount, and this is the ROI. So that means we just want to have and how we can improve this one. Those kind of like a part as well. Yes, marketing one part. One part is the analysis of what is called what we spend and what is the ROI.
Yeah, that's good. And so essentially it's unification of the customer data from multiple channels and multiple sources of systems. And I'm sure there is
Yes.
some business objective, because we are investing money and this data is needed and the insights are needed. Do you think this is kind of going to help you in terms of driving your revenue or customer base and the loyalty and all of that? Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I do, but I mean, we are still in the initial because we just completing the entire project right now. So that means we integrate around 15 systems to this. I mean, just to let you know, Oracle Analytics Cloud is the system we use. So I mean, we integrated around 15 systems. That means marketing platforms, ERP platform, and also in that what is called CRM platforms. A lot of what is called digital analysis platforms as well altogether 15 by having this much of data and the capabilities of the solution yes it will definitely give a good value.
Okay, thank you. And I think that is one of the things which I was wanting to touch on the complexity of the retailer footprint and how
Yeah.
the data is come from multiple sources. And so maybe my follow-up question would be, you said 50 systems, right? 50 systems is,
15
15.
15. Yeah.
Sorry, okay. 15 systems, but I have seen some of the retailers are even having 30 plus 40 systems. And so how can you just give us a briefing on what kind of system that you're using, if it is not confidential? And because that will help some of the participants here to appreciate and compare with what they have. And also, important for the success of this project is the tool selection, because you need some tools, technology to drive this project, which came from Oracle. You may not talk too much about it, but yeah, still whatever that you can. And you need a good partner with the domain knowledge on retail, because you're talking about performance management system. The partner who is going to implement should have the the domain knowledge of retail industry. So would you like to touch upon this aspect of the implementation? Thanks.
Yes, I mean, as you said, that we choose 15 systems, but as you said, in retail, we got around 98 or something like that systems in our ecosystem. You're right. So 15 we choose main applications. Yes, sorry. One area is that ERP solution. So ERP is a must. That is the like a master for any retail business. So ERP is a one solution. So that means we integrated. Our ERP is called Apollo 21. It's a very good Apollo based software. Yeah,
Only is it
2021. Sorry, say it again.
Is it a retail ERP? It's your ERP is general ERP. Is there in some companies use general ERP like SAP and Oracle, but is it a retail specific ERP? Yeah.
Yes,
Or
it is
fashion?
Apparel retail based ERP is called Apparel 21. They call AP 21. So that is the ERP. And then we got a Magento as our front end. So that is our front end for websites. And we got a MRC system, and MRC is our what is called SAP based product, as everyone knows. That it is a digital marketing. Digital, what's called CEP, what's called Customer Engagement Platform. So then we got a Google Analytics, Google Clouds, and there are other what is called partner systems as well. All together, for example, Zendesk as well. So around 15 systems we integrated using the different technologies. For example, we use what is called APIs, and we use the direct database connection. For example, if it is a BigQuery database, we just connected the what is called direct database connections, and and also that a lot of digital touch points. In this case, we we just wanted to get the engagement and sales performance from MRCs. That's the phase 2, phase 2 of our current project. Then that we just use different tools besides of Oracle and Analytics Cloud. So Oracle Analytics Cloud came with different solutions to integrate with these different systems. For example, of Oracle Data Integrator and API based solutions, etc. Yeah. Then that timeline wise, we spent like we created this project within 2 phases. First phase we introduced key 10 systems, and then second phase we introduced another 5 key systems. So that means overall it took what is called around 12 to 13 months to complete the project. And also on top of that, we just working with that our partner to do some support work as well. So when it comes to you may raise a very good question. So part selection is a really important part of this kind of a project. That. So we focused on what's called their technical capability, and also how much customer support we can get from them. So that is a one part, and cost effectiveness. So one thing that we just everything is come to retail. We just think about cost as a significant factor we need to consider. So cost effectiveness was there. And also, most important part is a cultural fit, how we can work together as a team, how we can bounce back with ideas, that how we make, that, we faced challenges during our implementations, but as a team, we had a, chance to overcome our challenges and deliver things. So I think those are the main points we considered from our partner as per our partner. Yeah, just to let you know.
Yeah, thanks. And so every management project, every data management project, the foundation is very important. The foundation is the consolidation of the data. Consolidation of the data is a single source of truth. And we will get into some of the challenges how RAG managed that. But I think that's what they have started. RAG has started putting the foundation, bring the unified customer data into one data lake, and thereby creating a single source of truth for entire customer, which means it comes from the omni-channel, it comes from mobile, social, stores and e-commerce, and also it comes from some of the advertising systems as well. So entire customer digital touch points are captured, and that data is in one single place. For example, if I go to e-commerce and place an order with my ID, and then I also go to mobile, but then these two different customers. So then it creates a kind of a confusion within they will never have a single view. So in order to have the view, you need to consolidate. I think that's a foundation you have created, which is good. And the question I have is, you said that you've done only for the customer. You want to understand the customer preferences better, segmentation, so that it will help the marketing and other teams to drive their campaigns better. But then what happened to other processes like the supply chain, merchandising, the logistics, and and financials aspect of it? So how are you managing it? Is it something like your second phase or a third phase? Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good input. That yes, we face challenges. That I mean, data quality was the main challenge. For example, as I said, if it's a ERP, so our data are structured, that. So I mean, we know this is a table, this is a data, we can bring it to the Oracle, and then we can analyze. So but when it comes to the, for example, our partners, so for example, channels or something like that, their data is, for example, line level data is not matching with the header level, because they just do some analytics, but it's called, data cleansing only on the top level, and that is the one we can see in the dashboard. But if you come to the actual line level, we got a lot of data and it is not matching. So those kind of a lot of issues. But when it comes to the what is called ERP part, so we got good data. Our main challenge was the data inconsistency, data quality. So that, I mean, that's why we just choose the hardest part of the what is called retail to develop this solution. As you rightly said, your supply chain and everything is a ERP based data, and also, for example, I mean, some warehouse based data as well. So those data are mostly standard structured data. So that means we not started with the easy part. If you answer, if I answer, we started with the hardest part, because easy part with the what is called supply chain and what is called other areas, we can get that data at any point. So other people, because in current any retail business, they're already doing this work, and they can continue the work. But to overcome current marketplace challenges and also trends and everything, so we started with the hardest part is a customer journey, which include a lot of omni channels, and we want to set them together. So answering your question, yes, we are planning to do that what's called as a phase two and phase three. Phase three, to get that data for the other areas. But yeah, we started with the hardest part.
Yeah, I mean, and that's good. I mean,
Ratna.
it is the choose hardest part. And I think that's the foundation, as I said, if once you unify the customer data, then the rest of the things will probably be much easier to bring together, which could be in the future phases. But now you're talking about challenges. I know data quality is one of the challenges, and that exactly on the custom data, I keep hearing it from many retail executives.
Yeah.
Everybody has fantastic systems, invested money, still not getting the right quality. But apart from the data quality, what other challenges that you had faced? Anything with respect to security, or I'm not getting.
Yes. Yes, exactly. Because that, we got, we just need to go through our security clearance as well when you connect to another solution. So that is one solution. But most of our partners are very, very standard partners. That they got a good protocols to connect to other systems. How we share PI data and customer data and everything. So that, we didn't face that much of challenges, because we always connected through the secure system, because Oracle provided us good connectivity to these destination systems. Some system, they have a what is called a standard plugins as well, so that help us a lot. So I think, connectivity is a one major part. Yes, we just considered a lot about the security and how we what is called minimize the data breach and everything. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right.
yeah. I mean, I'm going one step beyond these challenges, which is one of the most important one, adoption, right? We are bringing in the stakeholders from e-commerce marketing, but this is the performance management system. It's going to help them a lot, but still they're also being measured on the KPIs. So how was the adoption from the different stakeholders that you involved in the first phase?
Yeah, it is a cultural shift, as you know that. Even though we started the project, some what's called stakeholders, they used to have their own system to have like the analytics outcomes. So that means that train them to this new solution and this new what is called interfaces was a challenge, and we still working on that one, still work in progress. So we just do some training and that and also that usability as well. So, for example, if someone is using that system very long time, they are, they know A to Z as well on that system. So then, when we introduce a new system, we need to train them from the beginning. So that was a one challenge. And even though data is there, but it's a training part, as everyone knows. all retail team members are really busy at any time of the year. So that's, I mean, that's why we just wanted to find the correct time, correct training material, and correct what is called stakeholders as well with the positive mindset. That was a challenge. And also resistance to change is obvious.
All right, thanks a lot. And I want to pause here and probably pause few maybe 1 or 2 minutes to the audience here. If any of you have a similar issues, and I'm sure you are going through the data management initiative in your company. Do you have any questions at this point of time to ask Anu?
Perhaps I want to
You
ask
have a question?
yeah,
Okay.
about the future of AI ML, how one.
I'm going to come there, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but just before that, I thought I can give. Okay, so everybody's okay with that, yeah. All right, Ziyang, you have a question?
No.
Okay, all right. Ziyang is from Accenture, yeah. Okay, thanks a lot. I think, yeah, so I think you started the journey. I understand that. You put the foundation and you ought to go to first floor and second floor of the house, right? Now, that's something which is also very important. And now with the technology hype, right, machine learning has been there, generative AI is creating a lot of hype out, and everybody is looking into it. So what is your path from here in future? And there are two stages of innovation, I would say. One is machine learning, traditional machine learning. You want to do forecasting of your inventory, forecasting of sales, or you want to do a recommendation, with the machine learning algorithm, like what Amazon is doing. So some of the retailers are still struggling to get to that stage. And then it comes the generative AI. How do I automate directly creating marketing content, advertising content using generative AI? So how do you see that as your next step? And when are you going to do that? Not for our business. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, I think, I mean, from our side, we just wanted to integrate the systems and build the what's called foundation first, as you said earlier. And our next phase is going to be AI and ML. I mean, currently, even now, we're just having a discussion with Oracle team and also with the Aspire team as well, and how we can build the AI and ML capabilities. Not only AI and ML capabilities. I mean, on top of that, that people wanted to type their questions like that. And natural what is called questions, language questions. So then we need to get the outcome based on that one. So I think we are keen to explore that path. We already started the process, but because we only focus right now to get the data out and do the building dashboards and things like that. Because of that, we not focus much on AI and ML right now. But our next step within next 2 to 3 months, our main focus is going to be AI and ML capabilities to introduce non what is called use non-technical users how to use the system by writing natural language queries and get the outcome by themselves. That means what's called self-managing platform. That's the expectation. Just working with with our partners to achieve that one.
Absolutely, yeah. I think that's wonderful. Thanks a lot for the very good insights on how you started your journey and where are you in terms of the path. And obviously, we cannot ignore in this journey an implementation partner with the right domain in the retail. I would probably like to have Jitendra to talk, a few minutes on this journey. Yeah, and he has worked with you. Anu is gone. Yeah?
Anu is there.
Is there? Okay, sorry. So, Anu, so I'm going to be asking Jitendra. So maybe if I can request you just stay there for a few more minutes, and there could be questions coming up, and then I pass this to Jitendra to talk about.
Yeah, thank you all.
Journey. Thank you so much. Yeah, yeah. Thanks.
Okay, it's okay.
We got another 5 minutes. Yeah.
Is there another mic?
Okay.
Thanks, Anu, and thanks, Ratina, for carrying out this insightful session. Anu, I know it's end of the day in Sydney. If you want to drop off, please feel free or stay with us for 5-10 minutes. We may have some questions. Are you okay with this, Anu?
Yeah, that's fine. I would say.
All right. Yeah, so guys, this is Jitendra here, and thank you. This is Jitendra here. I'm from Aspire Systems. I have been doing retail transformations and consulting with retailers across APAC, Europe, and Australia, New Zealand. That's how I know Anu from 19 years now. And at Aspire, we are like in a very interesting position, right? We sit in between. We have a technology provider, Oracle, and then we have our customer, RAG. We deliver the solution. We are the one who enable. Yeah, so a quick value prop here. What we did with RAG, with data platform, retail data platform. So some value props. First of all is the data model itself. Now you heard Anu saying 15 systems being integrated, right? There is this volume of data, tons of data. Take it as 10, 15,000 tables coming and sitting. You need an effective way to look into the data, effective way of presenting the data. That's in layman words, it's like an index to a book. That's what data model is. These are industry specific. We have retail data model, and largely they can be reused with some changes here and there. Right. So the second thing is the customer unification. Now, Ratina took a very good example, right, about customer unification. There could be a customer. Let's just say there is a customer shopping at Charles & Keith. They are going shopping in the store. They are shopping on the e-commerce website. They are making refunds. They are making returns. They are making noise on social media. How can you capture all that and present in a dashboard? That's the unification, because we have data coming from multiple sources, right? So we have done that. You can see major e-commerce channels, social media sites, they are all integrated. They are ready to be used. Third thing is ready adapters. As this process, we have connected with Google, AdWords, Meta, Facebook, which is Instagram, Facebook, and some of the other social media channels. So these are ready adapters to bring the faster value to the table, right? And thanks to Oracle's inbuilt AI ML capabilities, we are able to predict the burn rate, churn rate of the stocks. We are able to predict the customers which are going to default. We are able to predict the customers based on their buying patterns, what they are going to buy, right? And that helps marketers to send the right message to the customers, to the merchandisers. And lastly, trigger. Since we have all the data, we can actually create some triggers. Example could be 2 weeks before I will run out of the stock, give me a reminder in my message, email or an SMS, so I can take some action. So we have created these triggers on the KPIs. So that's the value prop. Very quickly, we understand data discovery is a journey itself, and everybody could be at any stage in the data discovery. You may just want to start from the very beginning, where you want to integrate data and bring it into a consolidated platform like data lake. Or you may have figured it out and you just want to put some AI ML and sense into it and define some meaningful KPIs and dashboards. So we, with our best practice, we have just given some time frame in what you can achieve it. It could be from one to last, or it could be you just want to define the report packages, right? So that's the idea. These are just estimates. Me and our team would be very happy to do an assessment to see where you are in your data journey, and we can help you out. Lastly, that's the last slide I have. Besides data discovery and data analytics, we have been working with retailers for the last 20 years. We are a global company. Largely, our customers are US based. We have customers in APAC now. We are helping retailer Barrel Group in Australia, Stratco, some large department stores out of Philippines, Metro basically. So you can reach out to us for store solutions, for customer retention or CRM, customer loyalty programs, any of the cloud transformation projects, cloud optimization. Our team would be very happy to sit with you, do the assessment, and give you a proper guidance. Yeah. So that's Aspire. That's how we come in picture. That's what I had. Anybody has any question? We have Ratina, we have Anu. While we still have Anu. That's okay. Yeah, I have. We were so excited, so we have some gift cards, and we really hope people have listened to this lesson. So we have 2 questions here. If you have the right answers, we have some Starbucks gift cards to give. So first one is, I help you see patterns in what customers buy, predicting their needs before they even try. What am I?
I can also try.
No, let's put some exclusions here. Anybody? Give it a try. I really have gift cards. Well, it's something which identifies patterns looking at the loads of data, the past data. We have been hearing these words throughout this conversation, even in the title of our presentation.
Predictive modeling.
Not bad. Okay. Yeah, it's very near, very close.
You got $1,000 there.
Okay, the next one. Let's try that one. Maybe easy. I'm not magic, but I help you predict. Using past data, I make future predictions. What am I? There you go. Machine learning. Welcome. Anybody else? Two questions there. All right, I think my time is up. Anu, thanks a lot.
Thank you all.
Thanks for sharing insights.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
AI and ML.
No, you're getting things right.
Little bit of it well over my head, I think, because it's just right after lunch, right? So I just want to make sure that we will be sending you the slides that you see today, so there's no need for you, take notes or take pictures or whatever. We will be sending it to you. Now, at this time, what we would like to do is we would like to actually present our first presenter, but we kind of mix it up. So this is someone that I've known for quite a while, and I had the privilege of interviewing some months back for our